fold your square of fabric with this pretty side or the vibrant side or whichever side you want on the outside in. So the like not as good looking side is on the outside. Just like that. Now you want to take your pin and just carefully stick it into the fabric and back up so it's nice and secured. Then you're going to want to do that on this side, just, so it's stuck together. And do not put any pins on this side or like one of the shorter sides because we're not going to be sewing that. Now what you're going to want to do, if you have trouble sewing in straight lines, you're just going to want to probably, I don't know, you can see that far away from the edge. It's fine if it's a little crooked. Maybe like a little closer, I don't know. Just draw. See, my lines are crooked because this fabric keeps moving. But, like that, so that you can sew along. Okay, so now we're going to be threading our needle. So you're going to want to find the side of the needle with the little hole in it, and you're going to grab your thread and you're going to pull it out so that you have like three and a half long thread. So, there is plenty. And then you're going to grab your scissors, and you're just gonna wanna snip. And you can put the thread away. So now you have this long string of thread, and you're gonna grab your needle, and it's very hard. I struggle all the time when I do this, so don't worry. But you're going to grab that needle and try to stick the thread through the hole. I got it, yay. It's very hard. I have a needle that has a bigger, I'm pretty sure they're called head, I'm not sure. But yeah, so now you see I've threaded it through, and you're going, now you're going to want to double it, and on the end, so you have both sides, both ends. Gonna put them together. And I know there is a fancier way of doing this, just I don't know how to do it because I'm not that good, but you are going to just make a loop just like that. Stick the ends through the loop and tighten. Now, I don't even know if you can see the knot because it's really tiny. It's right on my finger. But that's not big enough, so you're gonna try and find your knot again, and you're gonna make another loop. And you're gonna stick the thread through again, so pull again. And they aren't near each other. Now, here's why you want a big knot. I'm going to continue to knot it until it's a large, thick knot. If you don't knot it enough times, then it will just go through the fabric. So there you go. I have a super, sorry, it's not focusing, but I have a large knot right there. So yeah. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your needle and thread, and right here at the end, on the line, just gonna stick the needle through, just like that. The knot, if it goes through, you need to knot it tighter, but otherwise it's like this, it won't go through. Now, I'm going to show you how to make a stitch. So how you're going to want to do that is here. I'm going to flip it over. I'm just guessing where the line is, but you're going to try to find a spot next to it, and you're just going to pull through. So just like that. Now, if you already know how to sew, you can just skip over this part. But yeah, so now I have this, and what I'm going to do, now I'm going to show you an easier way to do it. You're going to stick it down in, then underneath, I'm not pulling it all the way through because you're just going to like feel around. You can see I'm feeling around to try and find the line so that it just sticks up, and you just pull nice and tight. Okay, so now I've sewed 2 of the sides. Oh, I forgot to take the pin out. You just pull it out whenever you've sewed past it. But I'm going to show you how to do a knot. There's a lot of different ways to knot, but I'm going to show you my favorite way. So, what you're going to do, grab needle and thread and stick it in like you're going to do any old stitch, but behind. But do it behind where the thread is coming out. So it's gonna look sort of like that. I don't know if you can see. I don't know why my stand is shaking so much. And you're just gonna pull up through like you would any stitch. But here, see, I am holding on to the big loop because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull my thread straight through that loop. So there we go. And I'm just gonna do that a few times. So just try to stick it in the same spot, push through, hold on to the loop, like try to grab it. If you lost it, it's fine, but try to grab it. And also, if like, say you see how long your finger is, if you only have that much left and like you only got up to say about there, just stop, do the knot, and then rethread and keep sewing until you get to the end. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick it through so it should be nice and tight. Yeah, that's looking good. So yeah. Okay, so I cut off the thread and the needle, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab it, and you see you should have this big open section. Ooh, it's like puppet. You could also turn it into a puppet if you didn't want it to be a pillow. But so you just pull it through, and ta-da! See? Now the pretty side is on the outside, and all of your stitches are not able to be seen. Now, I have this big cloud stuffing. It's so fluffy. Oh, there's also hair in it. So I'm gonna grab this, and at the opening, right there, just gonna stuff the stuffing into it. So it is a little hard because mine is a very small pillow. I think this is gonna be like for a doll or something, I don't know. It's definitely not big enough for a person. This is my example. It is huge. It is for a person. And it's super soft. Because I completely filled it to the limit. But, okay, so yeah, and you're just gonna like flatten it out. Make sure that it's in all the crevices. So yeah. Now, what we're gonna be doing is you're gonna grab the top. You're just gonna fold the top bit in so you see it's nice and smooth. And you're gonna grab your pin and stick it in and through. So ta-da. Now it is sealed tight, but we're not gonna leave the pin in since say you were like resting. It would not be comfortable to be stabbed by a pin. So, I haven't knotted this, probably should have, but you know, you're just gonna do the same thing. You're gonna stick it in and sew to the end and knot it. So I'll show you how I do that.